Hi, my name is Ivan. I'm doing my Pecha Kucha on the history of EDM, Credo House 5, Credo Group 27. So for the agenda, I'll do a little overview and then I will go down from the 1970s to the 2010s in sequential order by decade and do a conclusion and future at the very end. So, what is EDM? This stands for electronic dance music. It is characterized by the use of electronic instruments and DAWs, which are digital artist workspaces. And has been transformed through the years by different factors, communities, and people. Started off in the 1970s, we saw the emergence of disco music, which was the first to popularize this use of electronic instruments. And a lot of people were on dance floors, as you see in the picture. And they used a lot of synthesized rhythms and drum machines. While in the 1980s, we saw more of a post disco wave, and synth pop became the 80s sound, which used synth machines and it had a little more feel to it because of that. Innovations in music technology allowed more access to sounds like these. While in the 1990s, this was really the first era of dominance, especially in Europe, with genres such as techno, trance, hardstyle, and many more. The nightlife in Europe was always filled with this type of music. And there was even a wave within Detroit, which was one of the largest and first movements in America. In the 1990s, we also saw that there was more attention to the DJs themselves, and they became popular and famous through scratch competitions, warehouse raves, clubs, and many other types of ways. Going on to the 2000s, the this is where EDM really became popular in the USA with artists such as Tiesto, Daft Punk, David Guetta. However, there was still no distinguishing factor between US and European EDM. So the advancements in DJ technology led to more live events because many more people can access the tech needed to do so. Festivals and concerts always also became more popular, and this is the same time when Ableton Live and synthetic turntables came out, which democratized music a little bit. In the 2000s, specifically in the late 2000s, we saw a huge turn in style, which gave more of a distinguishing factor in American EDM, such as with Burial and Skrillex. So this was dubstep and trap, and the sound design allowed them to produce growls and other sounds. Also in the 2010s, it expanded a lot more with dubstep house, space bass, psytrance, future bass, pop EDM, and more. And platforms such as Spotify allowed it to democratize, and many more people could release their music and create a lifestyle and a career within it. This is also the time where music festivals gain a lot of popularity. Insomniac Events and Hard be the biggest players, and EDC Las Vegas, one of the festivals, sees over 400,000 attendees every year, which is a lot. And smaller festivals have become a staple for people in a city to come together. And in the late 2010s, we saw a big wave of trap and house, specifically party music within college culture and social media like TikTok. So this led to even more notoriety within the community and allowed it to gain popular fame. The future of EDM really sees an increasing reliance on technology to discover new sounds with sound design. There's also Web3 companies such as Royalty by Blau, giving producers more rights and control. And while we don't know exactly what it's going to look like, it is exciting seeing um, from the precedent. So to conclude things, it's been traced back to the 70s. There's many different styles that came together to create what we know today. And a main part of it was advancements in music technology and sound design, which will continue to shape the future of the genre. Thank you very much.